Okay, we're going to take a look at a Minnesota Gophers running play versus Penn State. This is the first half. This will be an outside run, a pin and pull outside run out of pistol formation. Uh, Earlier, the Gophers had run some few inside running plays. This is the first outside running play of the game, and what you're going to find is the Gophers are going to pick up 4 or 5 yards, but miss out on a potential for a much bigger gain. So let's take a look. As I mentioned, this is going to be an outside running play. This actually is end up going into the boundary. These front side end men, end blockers in line of scrimmage are going to end up blocking down. The front side guard is going to pull out this way, and the center is going to pull out this way. What's going to happen now is Penn State's this defender is looking like he's going to be the seventh defender in the box pre-snap. There's 6 defenders for 6 blockers. He's actually just showing that to see if Minnesota will check out of the play. He's actually going to be in coverage on this wide receiver. This safety, what's going to happen post snap is this safety is going to fly up to defend the run. So this is just a little bit of gamesmanship. Penn State is showing this person, this defender in the box, but it's actually this safety that's going to fly up. This wide receiver, had the safety stayed back, he would have blocked just on this corner here and left the safety for the pulling guards. As it stands, he reads it correctly. He's going to come down and actually block the safety who's coming up and leave the corner for these pulling guards. So let's take a look at what happens. Next snapshot, you can see the down blocks. Good job. You're going to see that from the tight angle. Do a great job on the down blocks. And here's the 2 pulling guards coming free. You can see the wide receiver reads this safety coming up. So he's coming down to get a block on him, which is going to leave this corner for the pulling guards. Next snapshot. What happens here, and the reason this is where things start to fall apart. The safety, beats the wide receiver's block. So he comes up so fast that this is actually the wide receiver that was blocking down on him. He gets inside and takes the first pulling guard coming around, and this is the center. Who ends up taking this linebacker, which is what he's supposed to do. So really, you've got 2 blockers, the wide receiver and one of the pulling guards, taking this safety who came up and beat the inside, and you have this corner who's unblocked, who's actually going to end up making the tackle. So take a look at the next frame. You can see this ends up being, it's going to end up by the time the tackle's made, end up being a 4 or 5 yard gain. But you're going to see on the tight copy that had that corner been blocked by the pulling guard, it could have been a huge gain. So let's look at the tight copy behind the lineman. You're going to get down block here, and you're going to get a cut block here, and both of them very good blocks. Again, this guard's going to pull out, this center's going to pull out. So you can see on the next frame we have here 2 good cut blocks here and here. Again, the pulling guards are getting out, and here is that safety that's going to be coming up and playing the ball, playing the run. So again, here's the next frame. Here comes the safety. This guard pulling around is going to take the first force that he sees come into the box, which is the safety. You can't see out of the frame here to the right. The wide receiver is also coming from him, which again creates 2 blockers for 1 defender. The center ends up taking this linebacker. And then you can see, here we go. This is the guard. This is the wide receiver. They're both trying to block the safety. They do get him blocked. And again, the center is taking this linebacker. Here's the ball carrier coming out. He makes a nice route and gets outside. But as you can see, the corner comes up and makes the tackle. So if we can go back to sort of pause it here, you can see this is a good shot. If we wipe away the annotations here, this is a good shot to show you sort of what could have been. So in a perfect scenario, this wide receiver would have taken the safety on his own. Again, the center would have taken the linebacker, and you would have had this front side pulling guard would have been able to stay out and get a block on this corner, and the running back would have been off to the races, provided we had a good block in the corner you're looking at a touchdown or one of these safeties coming over and making the tackle for a huge gain.